I lost all my hair at 15, and the hardest part wasn't being bald. It was pretending I didn't care. Black men aren't supposed to struggle with this. That's what I told myself. That's what the culture told me. We're supposed to be unbothered. We're supposed to make it look easy. Just rock it ball, bro. You look like Jordan. But here's what nobody tells you. There's a difference between choosing to be bald and losing everything. Your hairline, your eyebrows, your beard, your edges, before you even hit 16. That's not the same story, and we need to stop pretending it is. Let me give you some numbers because this isn't just my story. Research published in the Journal of the American Academy of Dermatology found that people with alopecia areata are 39% more likely to develop depression and 18% more likely to develop anxiety compared to the general population. The National Alopecia Areata Foundation reports that the psychological distress amongst alopecia patients rival that of patients with chronic life-threatening illnesses. And here's the kicker. For Black men specifically, there are almost zero culturally specific research or mental health resources addressing this. We're just supposed to figure it out. I didn't figure it out. I suffered in silence for years. All right, so let's talk about the barbershop. For Black men, the barbershop
Remind me to
isn't just
call
where
you.
you get your
Definitely,
haircut.
man.
It's a sanctuary. It's a community. It's where you become presentable to the world. By 18, I couldn't go anymore. What was I going to say? Hey, can you just shape up? Nothing? The jokes would have been relentless. And Black men, we roast each other as a form of love. But when you're already broken, that love cuts deep. So I stopped going. I removed myself from the space that was supposed to, hold me down. I navigated it by grieving the barbershop, like actually grieving it. I had to let go of what the space represented and find new spaces where I felt whole. It took years. I'm still working on it. Now let's talk about the uncomfortable one, dating. At 15, 16, 17 years old, when everybody else is experimenting with their look, growing out their hair, trying new styles to attract attention, I had nothing to work with. Literally nothing. And I internalized something dangerous that I had to be twice as funny, twice as smart, twice as successful, just to get the same attention as someone with a fresh taper. I convinced myself that no was coming before I even opened my mouth. So I stopped opening my mouth. I navigated it by separating my worth from my appearance. Easier said than done when you're a teenager, or honestly, when you're a grown man. But I started leading with my story instead of hiding from it. The right people didn't run from my truth, they leaned it. All right, so real quick, if you're watching this and you're navigating hair loss while trying to build a career, especially in corporate America or entrepreneurship, I put something together that's specifically for you. It's called Bald in the Boardroom. It's my guide to showing up with confidence when you feel like your appearance is working against you. Inside, I break down how to own the room when you feel self conscious, scripts for handling awkward comments professionally, mindset shifts that change everything for me. The link is in the description. It's for you if you're tired of letting this hold you back professionally. All right, let's get back to the video. Let's talk about the workplace. You know what's wild? Black fluorescent lights in conference rooms became my enemy. Every presentation, every meeting, every interview, I was hyper aware of how the light was hitting my head, where the shadows fell, where my scalp was shining. I positioned myself away from the windows. I showed up early to claim certain seats. It sounded exhausting because it was exhausting. And here's the cultural layer no one talks about. As a Black man in a professional space, you're already navigating perceptions. You're already code switching. You're already working to be seen as competent and non threatening at the same time. Add visible hair loss to that equation, you feel like you're starting every interaction as a deficit. So I navigated it. I had to flip the script mentally. Instead of seeing my appearance as a disadvantage, I started treating it as a filter. If someone couldn't take me seriously because of how I looked, that told me everything I needed to know about them, not about me. So if you're watching this and you've ever felt like what I'm describing, if you ever pretended you didn't care when you actually cried when no one was looking, if you ever avoided mirrors, avoided pictures, avoided situations where you couldn't control the lighting, I need you to hear this. Man, your pain is real, bro. This isn't vanity. This is identity. This is culture. This is mental health. And the fact that nobody talks about the specific intersection between Black masculinity and total hair loss, that doesn't mean your experience doesn't matter. It means we've been conditioned to stay silent. And I'm done staying silent. Here's what I wish someone told 15-year-old me. You're not broken. You're not less than. You're not your year or the absence of it. The people who matter won't just tolerate you, they will celebrate you. And one day, you won't just accept yourself, you will genuinely, deeply love who you see in the mirror. That day might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but it's coming. And until then, keep showing up, keep being seen, keep refusing to shrink. If this video helped you, share it with a brother who needs to hear it. Drop a comment if this resonates, and subscribe because we're going to keep having these conversations. Hairless, but fearless. Always. See you in the next video. God bless.